Good morning, Tosa West.
I'm Adam Fenda.
I'm Jay Tanjung.
And this is TW Today, assuming we are live.
Hit it, Chris.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
United States of America and to the
republic for which it stands, one nation,
under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now, with your morning announcements. Seniors, your first semester transcripts are now available in the Career Center. It does not have to be official, but you must have a copy of your transcript on every scholarship. You will be responsible for making copies on your own time. The school copiers will not be accessible to you. If you have any questions, please stop in the Career Center.
Students in AP classes are reminded to register for their AP exams in the counseling department. I haven't done that.
Nor have I. The Gay Straight Alliance meeting will be on Monday, February 13th, that's next Monday, at 3:20 p.m. in room 145. Come join us.
2 weeks ago, the Tosa West Junior Classical League attended the state convention. But what exactly happened at the convention, and why do students study Latin nowadays?
I don't know, Jade.
Let's dive into the Latin program to find out more.
Cue Chris.
The Wisconsin Junior Classical League State Convention took place on January 26th through January 28th in Madison, Wisconsin.
500 Latin students in a hotel in Madison participating in academic competition.
A collection of all the different various Latin clubs and students around Wisconsin.
Just doing lots and lots of competitions and having fun and dances and stuff.
Competes in tests and different games, and also to socialize.
Helps you learn about a lot of Latin and a lot of schools and a lot of people. It's a mixture of emotions. It's a roller coaster, really.
Latin students feel unique, I think. I think people who study Latin are in a special, they have a special unique pride for being in Latin and for getting through it. And the fraternitas that occurs at convention is kind of invaluable, I think, to Latin students.
A big part of the convention was the General Assemblies, in which the officers often gave speeches, and then people who had been at this convention and were super involved in it for all 4 years of high school, they really shared their experiences and how it had impacted their lives in such meaningful ways. And just getting to see that, whereas I, who've only been there 1 year and will only get to go 1 year, I still get to see how impactful that can be, and that was a really cool opportunity.
There was a moment in which people cheered and screamed for 15 minutes straight, which was interesting to be in, and probably my favorite part was seeing our Latin teacher play Curtamen, because Curtamen's like a quiz show thing, but for Latin. And our teacher played in it, and because he's smart, he did well, and we were like, oh, that's our teacher. Deal with it, other teachers.
My specific role was I was in charge of the War Machines competition, in which students were to replicate an ancient war machine, and this year's theme was ballistas. And so I spent probably a month and a half constructing a historically accurate ancient Roman ballista that I eventually got to fire.
Well, I was the only Latin one, so it was kind of a little awkward at times, but I got to play Curtamen by myself, which was interesting. So
it was a real eye-opener to see how seriously other students take it around the state.
To me, the purpose of taking Latin, the ultimate purpose, if I had to boil it down to a simple phrase, would be you take Latin in order to think more clearly. And that is the purpose of the class, that is the purpose of everything we do in Latin, is to think clearly. It's a metacognitive class. We practice thinking skills, logic, reasoning, analysis, rational analysis. And we do that through the vehicle of this ancient language that is, half of the beginning of all Western thought, for the most part.
Latin was this cool, oh hey, they teach Latin? That is just a weird and interesting class. And then as the years progressed, just Mr. K's style of teaching, and it wasn't your typical high school class. It was definitely so much more than that. We weren't just learning how to read Latin. we were learning skills far beyond that.
Well, first 2 years were because I felt like I needed to. But then my second 2 years, it was because I enjoyed it. And I was like, oh, I like doing Latin. I like this language. I like learning. It's just a real fun and cool thing. I also greatly enjoy being taught by Mr. Kolping, our Latin teacher.
I would describe him as a 100-year-old man in a 20-something-year-old body. He's very wise. He has us at best interests. He really wants us to understand and develop a deep understanding of what we are being taught.
He makes it more than just about beating your head against the wall to learn language. He puts focus on history and mythology and all these other things to make you think, oh, this is why it happened, not just this is how it happens.
Taking Latin will benefit any person in the world in every aspect of their life, because it's thinking clearly, and that.
Wow, what a remarkable video.
Yes, and this remarkable video will be available on the West Side Stories YouTube channel in case there were problems, because there may have been. The annual Turnabout Dance will be held at West on Saturday, February 18th from 8 to 10. Tickets will be on sale the week of Monday the 13th during both lunches for $10. Only West students may attend. Tickets will not be sold at the door. Hope to see you there.
Cross-country skiing was great last weekend, and the cross-country ski club will be going to Zillmer or Greenbush ski trails this Saturday, February 11th in the morning. If you are planning to go or want more information, email Simon Ng.
Calling all juniors. Are you creative? Do you like to organize? Do you like to dance? It's time to start planning our 2017 prom. Our first committee meeting will be held promptly after school on Thursday, February 16th in Miss Brady's room, 207. Please see Miss Coogan or Miss Brady if you have any questions or are unable to attend.
Attention all Best Buddy members. We have a chapter meeting this Thursday, February 9th after school, which is today. We hope to see you there.
If you ordered a t-shirt from BSU, please pick it up at lunch today or tomorrow in the Learning Center. If you did not pay, you will need your $20 to get your shirt. Short sleeve shirts will also be on sale for $10. Help support the Black Student Union.
Boys basketball. Tomorrow the boys varsity basketball team will be taking on the Trojans here at West. TW Live will not be broadcasting this game, but you can show your support by coming in person.
This is a reminder to all seniors that local scholarships are due by 3:30 this Friday. That is tomorrow, this Friday, in the Career Center.
We have 1 minute left.
Ultimate Frisbee practice will be held tomorrow at 7 a.m. in the gym. And now it's time for Baba Sheep Wouldn't Go to Sleep.
Okay, so he got right out of bed and built a big town and a long, long bridge within his wooden blocks.
Just as Baba Sheep built a long bridge with his blocks, we too must work together to build a greater society. And like Baba Sheep, I encourage you all to stay woke.
Goodbye!